Here's 3 things I want you to stop saying this week. Number 1 is I can't. Stop saying I can't. You are literally programming yourself to be a victim all the time and to treat your subconscious brain to beam back to you anytime you ever experience anything adverse or tough or difficult in life, to simply say, I can't, further empowering you to be a victim, not having any energy, not having any capability to do it. Stop saying the words, I can't, right? Start saying the words, I can, I will, I got this, I believe in myself, I'm capable, blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff. Every time you say the word, I can't, you're just giving away all of your power. You're giving away all of your potential. You're giving away all of your energy, right? Enough of that. Makes sense. You've heard it before, yet you're an adult still saying stuff like that and then still allowing yourself to be a victim. You're not a victim. Number 2, I'll try. This is one of my personal pet peeves, especially with coaching clients, right? And when I hear it, I address it immediately, because people that say, I'll try, or, oh, I'll try and get that done, or I'll try, right? We talk about a new tactic, we talk about a new routine, we talk about how to handle the situation, and I hear a client go, I'll try. I immediately hear that they plan on quitting at some point, and this is just them trying to cover themselves. And it's true. I really think it's true. When people say, I'll try, they're just covering their ass in the future because they know they're going to quit on this endeavor, all right? It's even in Star Wars. Do or do not. There is no try. Either say you will or you won't. Commit to one of those 2 things. That's called being decisive. And when you're decisive, at least you've made a decision on one side of the fence or another, right? You're not straddling the fence, you're not stuck, and you're in your position of power. You can either say no, or you can say yes. Yes, I will do that. Or actually, no, I won't do that. It doesn't sound like a good idea for me. It's not something I want to apply my energy to. Saying no is just as empowering as saying yes to some things. But the words, I'll try, get those out of your vocabulary. Completely useless, right? It helps no one, and it just allows you to quit in the future while you're trying to cover your ass for putting in a lackluster effort on something. Just stop doing that. It helps no one, and it hurts you in the long run. It just trains your body to give up on something, to quit in the future. Don't be a quitter. Number 3, I wish. I wish. When people say I wish, that is like having a dream with no energy behind it. Oh, I wish I could have that lifestyle. Oh, I wish I could have that vacation. Oh, I wish I could have that dream. Oh, I wish I could have that kind of relationship. I wish, I wish, I wish. What are you wishing about? If you had some energy, you would say, hey, I deserve that kind of thing. And someday I'm going to have that because that feels good, because I want that. I deserve that because I'm good enough, right? When you say I wish, that's just you admitting that you're never going to be there and you're never going to put in the work to be there, right? If you had the energy, you say, wow, if that person can have that, I bet I can have something like that too. I too am deserving of good things, right? I'm going to have that kind of experience someday here soon, right? And I can feel it, blah, 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 whatever. So get rid of these 3 things in your vocabulary this week. I swear, your month, your week, everything will go better, right? I work a lot on neuroenergetics. I work a lot with bioenergetics for clients, talking about anatomy and physiology and how words and our stories and the way that we think affect our habits, affect our routines, right? It doesn't matter if someone's going through a relationship or some sort of life transition or job, they're working on a business. I look at the little things that a person does day in and day out, and then how that's manifesting in their external reality, because there are such big correlations between what happens up here in between the times that we're just by ourselves and doing whatever, and then what you actually end up working on and performing, okay? It doesn't happen overnight. Stuff can take a couple weeks, especially a couple months, but the people that make the changes, the clients who I've seen make a difference in their own lives, who are crushing it, they know who they are, and this is hard work, but once you do the work, it's very easy to sustain. Like once you make it through the tunnel, you're there. You just have to go out and put it into practice, all right? Stop saying those 3 things. Watch your life get way, way, way better. I promise you. See you in the next one.